Alright, everybody, here to play another League of the Boba list. It's been a minute, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm still not happy with the sideboard fully. I feel like whenever I build these decks, I always want 1 to 2 fire magic effects, but as I play this format more, the more I do think I begin to realize that, like, there's just not the space for it, even though it makes me unhappy to not have that. Okay, Thoughtseize. Yeah, so we have the potential to get a pretty early mana screw here. I suspect the take is probably Brainstorm, and then he makes us draw out of this little thing this little pickle that we're in. Yeah, so okay. Okay, so we do. It's not a problem. So what is this? Is this like I'm fairly unsure what this is. Is this like Pox or something? I don't think I want any of these. Unless I just take the Volcanic Island. You know what? I think I will just take the Volk as a guaranteed way to cast this Narset. Because that is a very powerful play I have access to now. I'm still not entirely sure what this deck is, though. Okay, so we're going to go Plains here. I feel like if he didn't Bowmaster last turn, he doesn't have it, so we're just gonna cast this now. I feel like I take a Brainstorm. I don't think Back to Basics is what I need here. Is this like a mono black Helm deck or something? I don't really understand what this deck is doing. Cavern. Okay, so this will be a big hint. Vampire. Okay, so that's the reason I don't recognize it, because this is some kind of like rogue vampire deck. Okay. Kind of wish I kept that Back to Basics now, unfortunately. We're gonna ponder here. I'll take a land and I'll bin this force under a coat. So I can't force a vampire, but I do have other things I could do. What is going on over there? Oh god, here it comes. Okay, ward. Okay, so I can knock ward off of it with dress down, which is probably what I'll do. I'm gonna Brainstorm here to hit land. Just kidding. Why would I need a land? I'm just gonna ponder, please. Thank goodness. I'm just gonna fetch now. I don't know. They might have some like fucking weird ass tech that will surprise me later in a terrible fashion. Okay, so here's where I think I cast Dress Down, because this is going to stop him from playing cards off the top. It will not allow him to get any advantage, and it will also allow me to plow the Vein Ripper. That's fine. You can have it. It's got to go. It's fine. Swamp. Okay. So I'm just going to cast Brainstorm again here. This Force of Will is probably terrible. All of these cards are freaking terrible. So we're just going to plow this guy too. We're going to get in there with an attack. Jeez. Okay, well. These cards are all pretty bad, as it turns out. Quicksilver Amulet. Put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Yikes. So let's just get Mountain, I guess. Blue Snapcaster Mage. I'm just going to get Brainstorm here, because this hand is once again pretty god-awful. We're going to cast Brainstorm. Okay. So we definitely want Jace. Here's Jace. I think we have to Brainstorm here just to keep cards flowing. And then I'll just put like a Cauldra and a Swords to Plowshares on top. And pass. And hope this is good enough. Okay, well, he's packed it in. So Quicksilver Amulets, a bunch of other crap. Okay. So I was wrong in my evaluation of Back to Basics. I definitely want that. Consigns might be pretty good here. They have a bunch of like random triggers. This smells like the kind of deck that would play a One Ring as a way to like get advantage. So I'm gonna do that. But the question is, what do I cut now? He's primarily a creature deck playing vampires off. Yeah, so I don't know if there's any good hits off Counterbalance either. This deck doesn't seem like a deck that's got a lot of 1 and 2 drops, which is really what Counterbalance is going to excel at hitting. So we're just going to, oh, for crying out loud. I have 2 turns to draw. What are my outs? I have 19 lands, 17, 1 and 3. I think I have to mulligan this. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to put back... Teferi's likely decent. I'm going to put back a... I think I do put back Teferi. I think I put back a Teferi and try and dig for my second land. Third land, I mean. Thoughtseize? Yeah, okay. Just taking Brainstorm again, that's fine. So we're just gonna leave this open. Maybe I should have pondered there. I feel like protecting this Back to Basics might just be good though, which is why I did that. I can't tell if it's gonna be good fast enough though, because I just don't know enough about this deck. Dark Ritual. Huh. So here's an interesting conundrum. Because he's going to get 4. And then Dark Ritual is pretty good here. I think I force this and then hold up Brainstorm Back to Basics. Okay. So I think it's Back to Basics next turn. Yeah. Is he going to do something here? He's going to Thoughtseize. Okay, so this is where we Brainstorm. Yep. So we are going to put... We'll give him a choice whether he wants to keep... Which one he wants to see, Ponder or Prismatic Ending. Because that should be sufficient to kill his next threat. I think. Maybe. And then the next thing I do is Back to Basics and then hope he never takes another turn. He's gonna get like one good spell off here. Okay, so now everything else in his deck is like a one-shot. Or it's got to be good enough to win on its own. Thoughtseize. Monolith. Okay. So I'm going to do like 4. I mean, he knows I have Prismatic Ending, so he's kind of priced into going now. Okay, I'm a little surprised he didn't go now. I'm just going to brainstorm here. Okay. So we're going to put Prismatic Ending under Narset as something to dig for. And I'm just going to knock that out. I'm not... Yeah, that play seems kind of perplexing to me, honestly. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can hit me. So now we're going to Narset. We're going to see what we find. I think I just take swords here. That's probably better. Him is like a 1-for-1. Seems pretty miserable. So what is he gonna do? Because even if he puts that amulet into play, he's not gonna have enough mana to actually put in anything after he does that. Okay, so I mean, if he's gonna allow me to do this, I'm gonna do Plains. We're gonna do Jace. The way that I lose is if I brainstorm, and he does the other thing. Oh God, what is this? No, I will not. You can have that. You have an uncastable Chancellor. That's fine. Yeah. The reason you don't +2 there is like just in case. The reason you +2 there is just in case he has a Bowmaster. I feel like I'm in a very commanding position, so it's mine to lose. So I'm going to take the play that doesn't lose me the game, which is just +2ing. Now that I have swords up, I can brainstorm away and not care. Stoneforge Mystic. Yes. We're just going to get Cauldra, test his removal. Or his Thoughtseizes or whatever. Yeah, okay. He's had enough. So, so in case I can't remember if I said it clearly or not, but the reason you +2 Jace in that situation is because at that point I feel very far ahead, and the way that I lose is to brainstorm, and for whatever reason his vampire deck has a Orcish Bowmaster in it. So I'm just not even gonna open that window, just +2, keep things stable, keep things going, like that. Yeah, I'm not sure what that deck was. Maybe that was like someone's little pet project. I mean, it's fun to see. I don't know. I feel like that's a deck you run into more at That's the sort of thing. That's the sort of pet deck that people will run into at FNMs. So it's much rarer to see online, but um, nice to get a little variety and nice to see people just playing decks they love. I hope he does well with it, but I mean, the world could use a little more variety right now, as opposed to the 50th guy playing blue black whatever. Okay, so does that mean I don't have a match? I guess that means I don't have a match. Okay, I'll try again. I've never seen like that error message before. I don't know. Maybe something's up with their servers. Alright, here we go. Shrell. Yes, I will play first. This is fine. I'll try and spell pierce something, brainstorm. Hope to find a fetch land to put these two away. If I don't, then I'm in trouble. And it's pretty garbo, yo. Okay, so he's mulliganing to 6. Big advantage for us. Let's see if it matters. I always draw Cauldron, I swear to God. It's 1 card in 60, but I'm interested if I like just run an experiment and just take a tally every time I see it in my hand. If it'll actually revert to the whatever the normal percentage for that play for drawing it is. But I don't know. I'm probably biased, but golly gee life, it doesn't feel like I draw that thing a lot. Right, we're just gonna brainstorm here. Okay, not great, not terrible. I would have preferred to shuffle those away, but not a perfect world. So Bant something. This is either Nadu or a Beans deck without the Beans start. We're gonna any order this. Okay, and we're gonna be in trouble now. Ranger. Wow. Okay, there's a card I haven't seen for a hot minute. She's gonna peck me for 1, that's fine. Back to basics looks less appealing in general. Nadu. Well, I feel like I kind of have to force this. This back to basics looks pretty embarrassing right now, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's just a 1/2. I think I just allow. I allow that to live. Ew. Okay, well that's about the worst card you can get. Other than a Batterskiller equivalent. So I'm just gonna hang out and try not to cry on my 2 cards, on my 2 lands. Okay, well the good news is he doesn't have much going on either. The bad news is neither do I. All I've got is this like Spell Pierce, which is probably not even good enough anymore, considering how many lands he has in play. Halfling. Okay, cool. I don't even think Halfling's worth plowing. I mean, it probably is still, because he can still hit... I'm just going to hit Halfling, because he can probably cast, like, Teferi or something. I don't know, maybe there's, like, a Teferi in his deck or some, like, 3-mana Walker that I can still hit with Pierce. Holy smokes, okay. Well, this is pretty awful. I'm turn 6 with natural 2 lands. Yeah, sure. Okay, sure, that's fine. That's all fine, I don't care. Well, I'm about to go to... Jeez, okay, so this is pretty fucking awful. This league so far has been pretty stingy on lands for me, I feel like. Oh, jeez. Okay. So this is going to start getting pretty scary pretty quick. Because he's going to be able to bounce that and then put that into play, yeah. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, I mean, it's something. So... I don't want to let him bounce things, so... I feel like I do this on his turn right now and just plow the Scythe Cat Cub. Or plow the Scrape Ranger. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't love this position that I'm in right now. Like this Scythe Cat Cub and the Script Ranger are just gonna get too big eventually. Nomads, okay. I feel like I'm about to get fucking roasted here, because I probably am. Snapcaster Mage. Just keep trying, I guess. No, we're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna target that thing. Man. This is pretty miserable for turn 9. I swear to God, I play lands, but if I don't draw them, then I'm kind of cooked, right? Oh, is he gonna do just like plow this in response? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna plow in response. That's fine. So next turn is what? Teferi bounce the cub in all likelihood. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay, and he's got it. Yeah, all right. That's just how that cookie crumbles. Back to basics was probably better than I thought, but honestly, like, there's only so much you can do if you have 3 lands on turn 9. So what do I want here? I probably just want these 3 blasts, and I call it good. I don't think this is a Stoneforge Batterskull matchup. Spell Pierce seems pretty suspect. You know, how do I... He has swords, right? I think I'm just going to go with this. I'm stuck between Cauldron and Batterskull. Batterskull you can reset. This matchup might get grindy. You know, with swords, it's not like I can rush it, so I think I am just going to go with Batterskull. It's easier to cast. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about that sideboard there. Yes, I would like to play first, please. This is fine. I'm just going to cast this. It's probable that Counterbalance is just a force pitch for the time being, although I'm not sure what I would force pitch, what I would commit a force pitch into this early. That's fine. He wants the card on top. Cool, cool, cool. I wouldn't mind 3rd land. Okay, cool. Ready to use Stoneforge. We're gonna get Cryptic Coat here. It's possible that Counterbalance is a good thing to put in play. Especially if he likes swords here. I'll probably just put Counterbalance in. I'm gonna plow this. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I don't care. Okay. He's just Swords Ponder. This is a pretty neutral turn right now. So here's just kind of like a bait turn, I feel like. I might want red off that, so I'm going to play the Tundra first. We're going to counterbalance here. If he wants to force this, that's totally fine with me. But he's going to allow it through. I'm totally fine with this. I will happily take a land drop. Look at Island. That's fine. That's cool. Carpet. Okay. That's a little less cool, but he's starting to get lower on cards than he is on mana. Yeah, so he's not even, like, using it. Interesting. Teferi. I'm just gonna put that back in his hand, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna say pass here. So we control the stack now, which is nice. We can have carpet. Have a lush portico. Green. Nadu. So this is a green sun for Nadu, which I will allow. Okay, so we're going to cast Brainstorm. Okay, so there's back to basics. So what do I want? I'm just going to plow this, so I don't care about force anymore. Probably don't need both prismatic endings. I think I put back force. No, I put back Cryptic Coat. Prismatic ending, I think. We're just going to plow this Nadu. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to do okay on that. We're going to do back to basics. I'm going to do that. So the unfortunate part is that he can play Safekeeper, which I think I have to force. There's no world in which I'm beating this card without, like, sweepers. God, that feels so terrible, though. That just feels like an awful play. I don't know. Looking back on that one, I'm probably going to regret it, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do there. It's just I don't know. It's just a weakness of the. Oh god, yeah, he's got side cat. I probably lose this one. I mean, this is you're seeing a weakness of this deck play out right now, and that's that I don't have sweepers. You know, I'm pretty maybe not easily overwhelmed, but I can definitely be put in situations where I just can't keep up with what they're doing because I don't have like a big extra one. Like if I had 2 fire magics in my board, you know, I'd be pretty good right now. Yeah, this Force is actually pretty bad draw too, because I can't even like counter anything because of a delighted. So we're just gonna Narset here. Oh god, so what do I do? I think I have to take Brainstorm here, just because both of the cards in this hand are absolutely terrible. I'm gonna shuffle this. Oh, what? Oh my god. Okay, I misclicked that. Okay, well, I'm probably losing this game anyway, honestly, but that's fine. So, I don't know. They're not super common matchups right now. I mean, right now, most of the format you're going to run into is blue-black, so. But, yeah, I mean, in the classic days, it was like 2 sweepers in the side, which I still love that kind of build, but there's just not the room. Like there's too many pressures on our sideboard to just like play for creature decks that are not really in the format, frankly. Yes, I will play first. This seems fine. I can shuffle away this Batterskull. So we're just gonna ponder here. If he wants to Thoughtseize a Batterskull, that's fine. Jace seems like a pretty good draw. I don't want that Cauldron though. So we're just gonna kind of tread water here. Flooded Strand, okay. This could be anything. Basic Island, and the man has good taste. So he shuffles, all right. There's nothing I can do right now, so I'm just gonna put this into play, and then fetch next turn. Okay, so what's this getting? We might have a Jeskai mirror on our hands. Ooh, Stoneblade. Okay. So what we have is a Stoneblade mirror. This is kind of fun. So he's getting Cryptic Coat. Cryptic Coat puts us in a rough position because, I mean, I still want to plow this, but like it's gonna feel horrific because next turn you're just gonna drop a Cryptic Coat on our heads. Let's ponder here. Spell Pierce is a good one. I'm definitely interested in drawing that. No, I don't. We're gonna pass because I think he's gonna go for a Cryptic Coat. Wow, he's gonna like 2-for-1 me into the dirt. Okay, that's fine. So we're just gonna get Island again. Okay, I need to get these 2 cards out of here and replace them with actual cardboard. Yeah, so you can kind of see like how horrific like getting 2-for-1 with Stoneforge Mystic is like that. So we're just gonna Spell Pierce this. Did I shuffle? Shit. I'm just gonna pretend like I just gonna pretend I need to thin. We'll just get a mountain here. So if he's on the list that I think he is, he shouldn't have days, which means that a Jace brainstorming is going to be really good. Which means I need to keep the Scalding Tarn. Alright. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. Put 2 islands back, see where it goes from here. Unless this is a 4th, like, right now. Okay, it's just a batter spell. It's fine. I don't care. Oh, God. Why did I do that? All right. I'm just going to Stoneforge here. Surprise mirror. And then we're going to pass. So now we get to experience the unpleasant side of the Stoneblade deck because of playing against Stoneblade, because you want these red blasts, you want these blue blasts, but suddenly, like, the thing you would want to do, which is cut Swords to Plowshares, isn't advisable. I don't think Dress Down here is very good. Back to Basics is probably terrible. I mean, Dress Down might catch a Snapcaster Mage, and it's a blue Cycler, so it's not the worst. I don't think I want more than, like, 2 swords, because it's still balanced by these 3 prismatic endings. Blue Blast is, like, the most questionable one, since that's, like, mostly just protection for a Planeswalker, so maybe I just... Is there anything I wanted out of this? You know, maybe I will just go down to 1 and keep a Dress Down. I think I do that. He hasn't shown me, like, 4th or anything that makes me say, oh yeah, I need to. Like, 1 is probably, like, just a generically useful thing. I think I throw this back. Yeah. This is fine. I think I can afford to put back a land and try and ponder into it. So I'd like a blue card for Force, but I don't think they have, like, very many, like, right now Answer Me plays. Okay, I don't need the second Force. So just do it like this. That way I get 3 lands for Teferi. I can Stoneforge into a Cryptic Coat and get a blue card for Teferi. Or get a blue card for Force. Just brainstorming. Okay, so he's probably kind of a... So he kept, like, a 1-lander is how I'm reading that. I'm going to read that as I kept a 1-lander. So you might be locked under the rest of your brainstorm. I'm just going to do Cryptic Coat, and then we're going to see if a Teferi is going to scare you. Okay, so he's going to do that. That's fine. That's fine. I want this brainstorm, so we're gonna do like this. I think I just do Stoneforge Mystic because he's signaling that he's low on lands, so I can Prismatic Ending next turn for 3 and kill his Cryptic Coat, which is going to be a very valuable thing to do, I think. Okay, so he's going to force this, which I think is fine, because I'm just going to kill his coat. And then, yeah, he has like a little army of whatevers, but it's not the end of the world. So what do I do now? I think this is a good shot for a brainstorm here. Okay, so now I have Red Blast. So I like all these cards. Force seems kind of redundant right now. I don't necessarily want to go 2 for 1-ing myself. And then if I didn't draw a card, if I couldn't draw a card and I would be happy about it, I think it would probably be another land. And then I think I Prismatic Ending, and then I Red Blast the coat. I'm going to have to get rid of this Stoneforge at some point. I can't just bounce it, and now I have the free mana. So I think I just do it now. Because the risk of leaving a Stoneforge in like this is that like he just pops in something obscene. Okay, and now I think I go for Red Blast here. Yep. So he gets his token. That's fine. Then I cast mine. That's okay. Shuffles. We shuffled. Okay, cool. So what do I want to do here? Do I feel like he has a Red Blast? He might. I'm still gonna try for this Teferi here. I feel like this is probably a Red Blast. Yeah, this is more than likely a Red Blast. That's okay. I feel like my Cryptic Code is more valuable than his Teferi, than Teferi in this game where it's likely going long. So I'm gonna Snapcaster Mage and Brainstorm. I can put a blocker in front of it. Here's this Brainstorm. Jeez Louise. These cards are all pretty terrible. So next turn I think it's Counterbalance, leave a Brainstorm up, and try and go from there. Have a 7 on top. Yeah, just a casual 7, whatever. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do blue, blue. We're gonna do Counterbalance. We're gonna leave 1 on top. Well, we don't have 1 on top, but we have 1, 2, and 3 covered. So there's basically nothing he can do that we can't answer. He's just slowly pecking away with this 2/2, which is, I'm not gonna say it tickles. I don't think this dress down is very good. We're gonna do white, blue. We're gonna Stoneforge it up. Yes, what I put on top again? Dress down. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I have a 2 on top. We'll get there. I mean, if he's hard casting forces against that, we're fine. So he casts it with X's 2. We're gonna cast a Brainstorm here, and I'm gonna put Cauldra under Cryptic Coat. Yes, I will. Countered. Okay, neat. Just gonna do Island. I'm gonna Ponder here. No. I have a 1 on top, so I think I'll just keep it like this and see where it goes. Holy crap. So he's doing it. Okay. So how do we want to do this? I can snap. I cannot snap plow. So what can I do? I have swords on top. I can blue white. So I can Snapcaster Mage, I can Brainstorm, and then yeah, I can plow. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I can plow in response to a blocker. No, I have a 1, that's fine. You're good. I believe you. Do Snapcaster Mage. We're gonna hit up this Brainstorm, yo. We're gonna Brainstorm. I'm gonna put this Batter Skull into this Narset. Plow this Duder. Block this Duder. And we're gonna go to town. Mountain, red, blue, Narset, -2, red blast, and I'm just gonna pass here because he might, I don't know, maybe he resolves like some ridiculous planeswalker and I'm in trouble. Or like maybe he's got a 4th, but I can turn it off with dress down. Yeah, okay, he's done. Okay, so that was a pretty clean mirror. I didn't see his hand, so I'm not sure, but there were maybe a couple spots he got a little aggressive, like forcing that Stoneforge potentially, but yeah, it's hard to say in matchups like that. It's hard to say in the mirror because I know what I would do, but without knowledge of what's in his hand, it's kind of just like I'm just saying in the dark what I think he should do. But yeah, without knowing what's in his hand, that's just sort of a whatever exercise. It is kind of fun to see the deck like running around in the wild, though. Maybe it's gaining popularity. De Juris. Yes, I would like to play first. This seems fine. Stoneforge, yeah, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna play Island, keep my options open to Brainstorm. See what he does here. You see? Bulk, okay. Delver, okay. Okay, well, I was thinking about a Stoneforge if I was going to do that, but if this is the case, then I'm just going to Prismatic Ending. Wow. Okay. That seems very aggressive. I think I just let that go. I'm not... Okay. I'm almost like, what the hell is in his hand? Because like that is a very aggressive Force of Will, protecting like a Delver that hasn't even flipped. Yeah, it's kind of got me wondering now, so we'll see. Okay. That's definitely something you can do. So I'm just gonna Stoneforge. I'm gonna get a Batter Skull, I think. Wow, what in the world is going on over there? He is going so all in on this, like, Delver of Secrets. It's insane. God, and it hasn't even flipped. Like, you can't... He couldn't be getting punished harder if he tried. This is absolutely horrific for him. So I'm just going to cast a Brainstorm here. Is this what, like a Stifle or something? Or no, it can't be a Stifle. Okay, so it's a... Okay, so that's what this is. This is a Bowmaster. It's okay. So is this what he was going all in on? Okay. I guess I got tunnel visioned and I should have seen this coming, but I didn't, so... 1... 2... That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. That was dumb of me, but it is what it is, right? The good thing is I have enough life to like absorb this hit, so I'm not like dead here. We're just gonna do Stoneforge Mystic. Just gonna keep making him have stuff. Yes, Batterskull's fine. I definitely should have seen that coming. That was dumb on my part. Just needlessly throwing him life. Despite my best efforts, this game is very likely still within my grasp. And he still continues to not be able to flip this Delver. That's a big part of it. But yeah, this is looking to be just straight up Grixis Delver. So this signals to me that he has another Bowmaster. At least that's what he's bluffing. So I'm just going to not play into that. It's all the same to you. Yeah, so now I just play Batterskull, right? I mean, if this flips, like, oh my gosh, he's so overdue for a flip. It's kind of incredible that he hasn't flipped that yet, frankly. I am on borrowed time 100% on that Delver. Yeah, so we're just going to, like, chill here. I'm not under any pressure here. He's got 2 cards. Do I care? I don't. So I can block this. But if I bounce it... I might be able to reset it next turn. You know, I'm not under pressure, so I think I just take this. That's fine. And then I can attack next turn. Darcy, okay. It's fine. So what do I want to do here? I think I have to get rid of this big body. So he has sorcery creature. How do I do this? I think I get rid of Bowmaster. I get rid of Bowmaster. And then next turn, it's to fairy bounce the Orc Army, I think. Is how this works. Red, white, hit the Bowmaster. And then that will also give me an opportunity to brainstorm, I think. So there's a second Bowmaster, which we guessed was in his hand. Right? Yeah, okay, cool. So we guessed that was in his hand earlier. This is just straight up Grixis Delver. Wow. He is just refusing to draw lands. So how do I do this? I think I can. So he's not revealing it. I think I have to block here. I don't know how this works is the problem, because like if he has bolt and he's just declining to reveal on the off chance that he flips a bolt, then I'm in deep shit. Okay. So if I do Tundra, I do Snapcaster Mage, Prismatic Ending. Okay, so I think the better play is to block and then just reset Batterskull. Yeah. So I block, reset Batterskull to Fairy, bounce it out. I think that's what I want to do here. Yeah. He's not going to be able to kill me, and I'll gain 4 again. Maybe my combat math is like so fucked right now. Maybe I'm just like overthinking this and I just need to snap. Like, that's like way overdue for a flip. I don't understand how it hasn't already. Jeez. I think we just take this and then we snap Prismatic Ending it. Darcy. So snap, Prismatic Ending, okay. Here's to Fairy. I probably should have blocked that Stoneforge Mystic. Ugh, I'm playing like all kinds of sloppy right now. I will have to force Will a second days if that's what this is. I'm gonna put that back in your hand. You're gonna ping me, sure. That makes sense. Okay. Batterskull's gonna get in there. One day this Delver will flip. I'm sure of it. Today might be that day. Oh god, yeah. And I just lost. I played that like ass. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get fucking screamed at. Yeah, okay, so this is just straight up Grixis Delver, and that one Brainstorm like ended up costing me. I also didn't block last turn, so this is mine to lose, and I lost it. All right, no, it's not lost. I can block. What the fuck am I saying? So this has to be a force, right? So we're gonna force pitching a Narset, I think. I want more compact answers. So he's gonna try and like surveil. He's not gonna be able to surveil anything. Okay, so we're gonna go to blocks. You block that, you block that, and now my Brainstorm is unlocked. Regent again. Okay. So how do I do this now? So I can Jace, unsummon Regent. So one removal spell makes this. If I snap plow that, if I snap prismatic ending that, I'm okay. No, I'm not okay, because then I just died a 9 in the air. A plow makes this math a lot easier, so I'm going to take this opportunity to brainstorm. Okay, so that is definitely something. God, this freaking orc army has to go eventually, right? I'm going to put two. I'm going to put Jason's snapback. God, I feel like I'm just playing this so badly. So I have to like block this orc army, right? And then I play Stoneforge here. So he's just going to go for 3. Honestly, that is a huge relief to me. I feel like he kind of threw that one, truth be told. But we're just like throwing this game back and forth, so we're just we're taking turns trying not to win right now. Now that I've taken this off the board, he has to block Darcy. Okay, yeah, that game was definitely like super sloppy. I do not deserve to win this one, but it appears as though I will. Yeah, that brainstorm was kind of sloppy. Maybe I should have seen Bowmaster coming. I don't think I'd seen black yet, but I mean, the last time blue-red Delver was like feasible was like freaking 20 whatever. So yeah, I probably should have known better. There's not too many ways around that. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. I'm just gonna force pitch Jace and just win this now. Yeah, okay, cool. So, what, we're just like Grixis Delver. Is that what we are? So what, 5 blasts, out come the forces, out come the spell pierces, and we ship this. Yeah, I think we just shipped this. Yeah, so that matchup was like just messy as shit. I really don't feel like I deserve to win that one, but I guess I take the wins that I get. So I'm not going to say no. I feel like he missed an attack with that token. That would have put me under a lot more pressure since I would have had to sacrifice my germ token. But so far, this is a fun match. Like I'm having a good time. I've had a good matchup so far. I got to play Stoneblade. I'm playing against like classic Delver, that isn't just gonna like fucking slam with a reanimator out. I don't know. This league feels like it's just very classic in a fun way. We don't have removal, which is somewhat alarming, but I'm sure we'll get there. Maybe it's a Ponder, but it's probably a Darcy or a Delver. Darcy? Delver. Okay, just a Ponder. That's like our best case scenario. That gives us so much time to work with. Like, it means I'm not taking damage from a creature until, like, my turn 3. Or my turn 2, or however that works. It's turn 3, so... Like, yeah, that's very good for us. So he knows what's on top. And we saw was Teferi. Okay. That's a pretty scary card for him. I like these 2 cards. I could see myself wanting these. So we do have a bit of a hole. If he goes for a Darcy, we're not going to have an immediate answer, unfortunately. I would probably just cast this Dress Down. Just to cycle it at this point. I feel like I need removal more than I need whatever else. Okay, cool. Wow, so he's really trying to set this up. Is this like a turbo? What is this, like a turbo? Is this just gonna be like a really fast Murktide or something? Kind of feels like what he's teeing up for, but it's just a Darcy. Cool. That's fine. You get a Plains here. Probably just gonna Dress Down on my end step and see what he wants to do. Okay, well now I have a blue blast and a red blast. I hate to brag. I'm just gonna kill his shit and not worry about it too much. Mountain, Pyroblast, Kaboom. Maybe he'll cast a red blast here. I don't know. That would seem risky. All right, so we've cleared the board. So now we just see what he wants to do here. A big Regent would be kind of nerve-wracking, but I've definitely survived worse, which is, yeah, so this is just going to be a Regent. So if I get a land, I can play around Daze, but I already have answers in hand, which is probably good. If I could draw swords, that would be great. Okay, so all these answers are soft to red blast, so we're just gonna play this one. There's no like playing around anything. If he has red blast, he has red blast. If he has force, he has force. That's fine. So next turn is just going to be a Snapcaster Mage red blast probably. he's going to get like one good hit in here. That's fine. What did he pitch? So he pitched like a Ponder. So if I draw a land, I'm just going to go for Jace. I did not. So I'm just going to do Snapcaster Mage Red Blast. Here's a Red Blast. Coming at you. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. We're up 4 cards to 3. Darcy's fine. I'm just gonna brainstorm here. Okay, so these cards, I don't need this. If I didn't draw a card and I was upset about it, it would probably be Hydroblast, because I already have one. So I'm gonna Dress Down next turn, and I'm just gonna block Darcy with a Snapcaster Mage. Try and force his hand like that too. Just really max pressure him. So this is going to be a pretty good blowout if I get it. Do blue-white. We're just going to cast Dress Down. And if I don't get it, it's really not a big deal. And if he spends like Red Blast or a Force on this, then like, yeah, that's totally fine. I should have seen this one coming. Yeah, that was sloppy too. Okay. So that was my mistake. I should have kept the plow in. But I take 1. That's fine. So on this one, I'm going to Snapcaster Mage, Blue Blast, and then block the Bowmaster. Snapcaster Mage, Blue Blast that, block the Bowmaster, take 1. Is he gonna Red Blast? Wow. Pyroblast. Okay. So if that's the case, then what gets me out of this? I think I have to plow you. Take 4. Blue, white. I'm gonna Jace. I need a brainstorm here. If he just has Bowmaster, then I'm just cooked, right? So I'm gonna brainstorm here. Well, shit. So maybe I get a Volk or something, but yeah, this is that was rough. That was a very very bad brainstorm. Yeah, he's just gonna bolt. Okay, cool. That was probably like the worst brainstorm you could find. He's just gonna kill me now. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So okay, that one didn't work out. Is there anything else anything I'd change? No, I still like my deck. I feel like this matchup is very winnable, so This seems fine. I'm going to spend this brainstorm pretty early if I can. We're going to brainstorm here. Okay, back to basics is a good one. I don't think I need this coat. I think this coat and this Jace don't quite play yet. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he plays like some bizarre stifle. So I'm just gonna, when you get this, I'm gonna say go. Probably just brainstorming. Yeah, sure. I do want this back to basics eventually, so we'll see where I can squeeze it in. So what's it gonna be, boss? If he has Bowmaster and he just like passes, I'm really quite okay with that. But I somehow doubt that's what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna. Okay, so this says, hey, guess what I have in hand? It's probably Bowmaster, right? I mean, like, what else? What else are you saving that mana for over there? Yeah. So this makes it kind of awkward because, well, not really. He's still just going to cast the Bowmaster, so it's fine. Okay. So he spends a force. I'm okay with that. Sure. Sure. He's going to ping me for 2. That's fine. So I kind of hope he does stuff next turn because I have Blue Blast and Prismatic Ending to work with. What is this? Another Bowmaster? Bowmasters I can beat. So I'm going to get hit for 3. So I'm probably just slamming back to basics here. I want to land. I get a land. So we're going to do back to basics. All right, now here's where we hope that one of the last 2 cards in this hand isn't Daze. Did we get it through? We got it through. Okay. So he's kind of locked out now. So Prismatic Ending. So I'm just going to start locking him out now. Snapcaster Mage, and then we're gonna hit Prismatic Ending on one of them. If he didn't have Daze last turn, the odds of he would have had to draw this turn. Okay, so he's just gonna like kick me for 2 and hope that's good enough from here on out. It might be. I don't know. It might be good enough. I just don't know. We'll have to see. I've got, what, like 4 turns to figure this out. He has no mana. No mana, 2 cards. It's not... I don't know. It's possible. I'll say that much. Okay, well, that ain't helping. I feel like if I made a mistake at somewhere in game 2, I feel like this game was more or less okay. I don't know. So we have to play Teferi, right? So I think if I bounce this, I take 2. I basically can't bounce it. That's rough. Yeah, because I'm dead either way. I think I just have to plus here and hope like he doesn't realize that. Yeah, so next turn is going to have to be a good card, I think. What wins it for me here? Like, is he splitting his attacks? No, he understands the math. Okay. So I'm on, like, Stoneforge Mystic into Cryptic Coat. So how does this work? I Prismatic Ending one of them. I Prismatic End. I bounce, I take 1, he makes a token, and this next card has to be something that kills the token, or I lose. Yeah. What? Oh, it doesn't? Draws a card. Oh, okay. No, that works differently than I thought it did. Okay. Oh, no, I misunderstood it. No, I'm good. Okay, cool. Cryptic Coat. Man, but I'm still like super dead to a Lightning Bolt. Like if he just draws land Lightning Bolt, I'm still toast. I have to imagine he's got like 1 in there somewhere, right? I'm gonna return this Cryptic Coat. So how do I not lose? I want to put this Jace into my hand. So if I Teferi plus, no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this extra Teferi isn't doing anything for me, that I think is the conclusion. Just Teferi up here. Okay, well, there's Swords to Plowshares. So we basically can't let him get a land, right? I think that's the game we have to play. Chase the Mind Sculptor. We're going to +2, targeting you. the extra draw. And I think I take this. Then I can bounce Cloak with Sword. Then I can bounce Cloak with Teferi. Get that Swords out. Because I want that Swords, right? Yeah, because I need to be able to gain life here. I just don't want you to have a land. Okay. Yes, I would like to use that. I'm gonna return this to my hand. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. That's not how that works. Oh fuck me. Ponder. I forgot. Yeah, because it goes back to my hand. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, if I lose because of a bolt, then it's because I'm a bad player. Yep. Lightning bolt. Kill me. I should have known. No. Yeah, I forgot that if you bounce that, you... Oh, fuck. Oh, he doesn't have it? Okay. Interesting. So how do I have to put Cryptic Coat back in hand, and then I have to be able to Swords it. If I Swords on a Cryptic Coat, that's 4 life gain, so he won't be able to bolt me. Okay. Yeah, so I have to return this to hand. This is a close game. Cryptic Coat. I have what I need to win, I'm pretty sure. I just need to be able to survive like 1 bolt at a time. Yes, I would. Cryptic Coat. Wait, why did I even bury that? I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is challenging to win this game when you play as badly as I do. Okay. Nope, he conceded. Yeah, I definitely tried to throw that in a few places. I feel like I saw the lines, but my play was so sloppy that I wouldn't have got there if he hadn't given that to me. So I feel like that game was kind of a gift. But I will take it in either case. Yeah, I was confused by that. No, yeah, okay, yeah, that is how that Teferi into Bowmaster thing works. I just got so like I just got so like far up my own ass with that line. I didn't realize like I had the win. But yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just get lost in the sauce, and that was definitely one of those times. Absolutely drowning in the sauce. Yeah, so let's see. Well, we got another 3. At minimum, we have another 3-2. We'll see if we can break the 4-1 curse today. But that would be nice. But yeah. Man, that last game was something. Why did I bury that Pyroblast? I always feel like my play is pretty good for like the first 3 games, and the last 2 is just like I feel myself like delaminating in terms of type play, where it's just like, oh, I just start clicking shit. I just start doing like random inexplicable things. Long queue. Jeez. Come on, let's finish this up so I can move on with my day. I'm gonna step away for a minute. Jeez, this is a long ass queue. Just keep on waiting, I guess. Any day now, yo. Sheesh. Ah, finally. Okay. 80s. My brain says I remember this guy playing Oops. I'll be happy to be wrong. I'm gonna ponder. I don't know. Probably looking for a force, or we'll just see what I have. I think counter magic is what this hand is missing right now because I have removal. I'm just gonna wait. Man, 5-minute wait for the match. Wait for him to start. Wait. Any day now. I swear I'm gonna get to play this last round eventually. Holy moly. Did he like disconnect? No, he mulliganed. He's thinking over a mull. Alright. He's thinking over a mulligan to 6. Okay. So we're just gonna ponder. I like these cards actually. I'm gonna put Spell Pierce on the bottom. I'm gonna take Teferi, and then Stoneforge and Curve 1, 2, 3. If he's combo, he's combo. A Spell Pierce wasn't gonna stop that. Or if I think it is, then I can just ponder for it. But I want to go for maximum card advantage, which is what Stoneforge will give me. And hey, if this Scalding Tarn were an island like I cut it for, I would not even be able to cast this Stoneforge, so it's not nothing big. Oh no, it's Cloudpost. Okay, so new plan. Against Cloudpost decks, you just need like back to basics as quickly as humanly possible. I think we any order this one. Yeah, you just need to, yeah. You're not gonna beat these decks if you're not gonna beat a post deck with just like, yeah. Oh no, Cloudpost. Yeah, this is a pretty horrific match. This is a very horrific matchup for us. Anything with like Cloudpost is pretty bad. So yeah, this is pretty much the nightmare. Karn Silex. Players can't play life spells. I mean, this is gonna tell me whether or not I win or lose right here. Pretty much. So I can still Teferi next turn. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put you under you, I guess. Not being able to shuffle is gonna be pretty tragic though. I can't play this fetch though, because it's a life payment. So I'm gonna have to just natural to ferry out off of a land like that. And hope this is enough to like stall him out for a bit. God, a Cloudpost deck. It's always like the worst matchup you could see for like my last one. No luck at all with this 4-1 business. I mean, the rub here is that I can't even like just. I mean, I might as well because like I can't even like cast this chase because I can't use the flooded strand. So it's just, I don't know. I would prefer not to, obviously, but I also don't have a choice. So now we're just in race mode where we have to hope that double Stoneforge into Cauldron Batterskull is good enough. I sincerely doubt it is, but hey, prove me wrong. So we need like back to basics immediately. Every turn that we don't find it just gets worse and worse. We're not. His hand is probably like full of freaking nightmares that are probably full of cards we just can't beat. The only way you beat them is if he never gets to play them. So he's on like a 3-turn clock. That's a lot of time for a deck like this. If I can, if he gives me 2 turns, I can Teferi, bounce, and draw 2 cards and maybe do something with that. But this is feeling pretty sus right now. It's feeling very rough. I'm just gonna like crop rot and like cast some big dumb idiot, and I'm just dead, right? I feel like I've lost. I just want him to show me how. Oh, jeez, I can't even like erase it. What is this? Some big ugly. Yeah, okay. Like ring or something. Okay, yeah, this is freaking ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, so this just ain't happening today. So how do we beat this? Our best cards are obviously these two. I don't know, Stony, like maybe probably cut 2 of these. I can't imagine Stoneforges are that good. Is there anything else I want? Like, not really. Gosh, this feels so embarrassing. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. And this feels dumb. All right, well, it's Lavinia into back to basics or I die. Speaking of which, I probably want the 4th Stoneforge because I need to clock him. And the Swords to Plowshares is probably a card that does actual nothing in this match. But yeah, just getting Raffle stomped on my 4-1 attempt again. I will get through one day, but it appears that today is not going to be that day, sadly. Yes, I would. Guess I keep this. I don't know how good Stony Silence is here. It's probably pretty terrible. But we'll see. Worst comes to worst, I just brainstorm it away. I'm gonna need this brainstorm to come up big with like a Lavinia or something. I don't know. Maybe he's like a Saga deck and he has like some random like candelabras this hits, but I kind of doubt it. Oh, there's a I was watching a replay in another window of a really bad baseball call. What was it? Juan Soto got rung up on strike three, like on a ball that's at his elbow. It's like, holy moly. that's that's a rough one. I wonder if I probably brainstorm next turn and try and like do something with 2 fetches. Because I have like 4 pretty good hard cards to hit, and I'd like to put some of these back. Asuva, copy Cloudpost. That one taps for 2. Okay, so here we go. Island Brainstorm. Show me the money. Oh my gosh. This is so bad. Tundra, I guess. Prismatic ending. Fuck me. This is so bad. We're gonna get planes, I guess. Redeem yourself? Float. That's fine. Back to basics. Okay. Cool. Well, the bad news is I don't have it. So I think I just Teferi bounce it, make him replay the turn. God, didn't I shuffle that? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is painful, yo. So it's probably force pitch dress down on something, then I can snap brainstorm. I feel like that's where this goes. Sure, you can have flute. I don't care if you want to name Teferi. If he names Teferi, he's probably overreacting. Yeah, he's just going to name back to basics. He knows what's up. I'm just going to do Snapcaster Mage Brainstorm. So, like, Lavinia would be pretty good here. Or we just don't draw anything. We'll see. That's pretty close to nothing. That is pretty darn close to nothing. Man, someone hit all the good cards in my deck. I swear to God, I play good cards. Back to basics is good eventually. Yeah, it costs 3 more to cast. I mean, honestly, at this rate, if I find it, I might actually be able to cast it. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, whoops, I forgot to click on Teferi. He juked me. He made me pause for too long. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh, well. I don't know, I'm kind of over this game. I'm pretty sure this is just a loss. I'm like 85%. Karn Silex. I mean, it's not like this Force of Will can do anything else. I mean, that's well, right? I just wish he'd play faster. I'm like 85% to lose this, and I would just like to lose and go on with my life. But he's like pausing every minute to like think. I don't know even what there is to think about. Like you can't interact with this, so you just like it just goes through. It's whatever. Dude. Oh my goodness. Why is this taking so long? Dude, I swear, you've got this in the bag. Just let the spell resolve. Okay. So I think I get planes and just kind of see what happens. Just thin out a bit. I don't know here. Okay, so I think we brainstorm. Fucking hell. These aren't very good. Not that any particular card in my hand is very good. So what do I do here? I think it's just Jace Brainstorm. Yeah, day late and a buck short. I mean, these cards are absolutely insane if I ever get to cast them. But yeah, somehow I don't think I'll be afforded the opportunity. I mean, of course, now I find them when I don't like have any mana, but I guess that is what it is. I mean, there's some hope that he can't do it next turn, but no, not really. He's got what, like 7 mana. Yeah, this is just a day late and a buck short. That's all. I mean, if he somehow doesn't have anything, it'll be a freaking miracle. But no, yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, this dude plays like molasses in the snow. Let's move it, buddy. Bro. You're killing me. Oh my god, I had to wait a minute for him to cast like a 7-drop. I had to wait this long to get fucking Ugined. Anyway, the Zugin, yeah. 8, whatever, what is this? I have any shot to win this. Kozilek's command. Okay, so he's gonna create a shit ton of tokens. Okay, dude, why are you so slow? I might time him out. This is ridiculous. Like, your decisions really are not that hard. They're really not. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like just being too mean to this guy, but it's just like, dude. can we please, like, just play just a little bit faster? Would it kill you? And Cloudpost is not a very hard tech to play. You have 7 mana, you cast the big dumb idiot and see if it goes through. Like, what are we thinking about? Or are we just like, I don't know, just fucking around and doing something else on the screen? Okay, what's this now? Maybe like another back to basics or something. I don't fucking know. Oh my god, why do I always run into the slow pokes on like the last round? I don't know, maybe he's like double queuing or something, or he's just, I don't know, watching on another monitor. Who the fuck knows? Force of will, yeah, sure, whatever. Silex, ring, yikes. Okay. Brainstorm. Okay, so we can do Stony, so Force of Will under Prismatic Ending. Red, white, Stony, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Stony Silence. Blue, white, Lavinia. Dude, if I win this, I'm gonna laugh. Like, if I win this, I don't know. I guess I just laugh. I have no idea. Like, I have no business in this game. Stonies. If I somehow win this, I'm just gonna fucking, it's whatever. I have 6, so at this point I can't actually just like hard cast back to basics, even through a disruptor flute. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around with that thing. You're gonna just draw a couple cards. Maybe I can find back to basics, like, at some point. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so I can put you and you back. Look, back to basics. What a concept. Like, if you draw the cards that you need, then you might win. This Force of Will does probably nothing, I think. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know what's worse. Now I'm gonna have to like sit here and try and win this again, and probably not, and probably not win. But all I do is like have to wait for him to like spin his wheels again. This seems fine, I guess. I'm not thrilled about it, but I've got 2 cantrips. Find something to do, I guess. He's probably gonna be pretty slow to set up. At least that's the hope. Cloudpost at least gives you like the first turn or 2 kind of unharassed. Maybe it doesn't in this case. A land card. So he pitched Elvish Spirit Guide. Snow-covered forest, that's fine. You can have all the snow-covered forest you want. I think I don't think he's gonna do much next turn. If I'm wrong, I guess. But I'd rather brainstorm into... no. Those don't do any good for me. All right, force is fine. I still need like to find Lavinia or back to basics. I'm gonna have a hell of a time winning without either of those cards. So I have a very real shot at hitting something good next turn. Ancient Stirrings is fine. Planar Nexus, okay. So here's a Brainstorm. I have a non-zero chance of winning this. Okay. Put you under you. A crack for an island. So here's the question. Do I back to basics now? I don't think I do. I want him to commit something, and I have Consign and Force of Will. And then once he commits, I'll punish. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do here. What is this at end step? This is probably a... I imagine if he's doing it at instant speed, the only thing I can think of is it would be Flute. And I would probably force the Flute and keep Consign up so I can hit like some big double-headed card next turn with Consign. 4 mana at instant speed. Does he not realize where he is? Like, does he think he's in... No, he's paid for something. I'm going to force this. And then I have Consign up for his next big spell. Whatever that is, and then I back to basics. Here's the interminable thinking again. I have a very real shot at winning this game. I just wish my opponent would play like, oh my gosh. I would like to do other things. Like, look at this time bank. It's ridiculous. If he loses this, it's kind of like embarrassing for him. It's like this is literally like a 90-10 matchup. I should not be like in this for as long as I have been. Sign. Okay. Well, we might have a shot. So you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. I mean, I'm still not out of the woods because he can generate a shit ton of mana. Still next turn, like he can still generate like if he has another Cloudpost effect in hand, he can still generate like 7. There's a copy of like so what he's gonna do. Okay. And I'm just gonna keep Snapcaster Mage consigned to memory up for his next thing and just not like freaking move at all. Just not gonna fucking move. You're gonna have to play a hell of a lot faster. Not moving. Snapcaster Mage double consign is really good. It will stop pretty much, I think, anything he wants to do. Okay, cool. What if I said no? I'm not proud of it, but this feels really cathartic, and I don't normally feel like I get salty at opponents, but this guy has just been playing forever. So we're going to target both halves of that. So that's why I forced earlier, because the consign can hit a spell like that. Yeah, got it. Yeah, okay. There's a 4-1. Made me freaking wait forever, but okay. So before I sign off, there was one reason. You saw it come to pass there. There was a reason that I forced first. And that's because force stops spells that his big spells that go 1 for 1. However, he has some spells like Ugin that go 2 for 1 in terms of like a triggered ability. So even though you're like, hey, I can cast this consign and stop it, and it's not a 2 for 1, a lot of the time you don't want to do that because this match is a loss if I have a force in hand against that Ugin instead of a consign. But yeah, okay. Anyway, good games. Thanks for hanging out, and catch you in the next one.